Today I'll show you how to make decisions in business, but first let me ask you, what do you prefer for breakfast? A bowl of oatmeal or a donut? There is nothing glamorous in eating a bowl of oatmeal every single morning, but for sure it's super healthy. It's hard eating a bowl of oatmeal every single morning when you crave a donut from time to time. You love the donut, but should you eat it every morning? If you love the donut, does it mean that you completely hate the oatmeal? Actually, why not have some eggs for breakfast instead of a donut or oatmeal? See, it's hard to make a choice. In today's society, you have to make so many choices. Pretty much for the first time in human nature, or maybe in the last 20 or 50 years, you have the freedom to choose everything. You have the freedom to choose what to eat. You have the freedom to choose what university to go to. You have the freedom to choose, and you also wear so many hats. You have to make decisions as an individual. You have to make decisions as a boyfriend or girlfriend. You have to make decisions as a business owner, as a leader, as a marketer, as a manager. You have so many decisions and so many choices. And here comes the paradox of choice. That's our inability to choose when presented with a lot of options. Even though we like to have plenty of choices, the more to choose from, the harder the choice and the less satisfied we are with our choice. Choices equal confusion, and I can relate here. I remember that as a kid, life was so much simpler because my parents or my teachers were making the big decisions instead of me. But now, as a grown-up man, I'm the only one who can make the right decisions. I have so many decisions to make that when I'm presented with options, I experience something called decision-making fatigue. Decision-making fatigue is the idea that after making many decisions, a person's ability to make additional decisions becomes worse. This means the more decisions you make, the worse they become. And those decisions are all around me. Nobody else but me could make the big decisions. I need to be the big shot guy and call the shots. Yes, decision-making fatigue is real, and some of the symptoms include lack of willpower, stress and anxiety, procrastination, brain fog, and something called decision paralysis. Decision paralysis results from having to evaluate too many options, weigh all the pros and cons, and try to identify what's best. At the end of the day, decision paralysis is the complete lack of ability to decide. In order to deal with decision-making fatigue, you need to understand that every decision requires energy, and you have limited amount of energy every day. And here, I'll give you my 3-step process to making better decisions in business. The first thing I do, I reduce the amount of decisions I have to make every day. Have you heard how Steve Jobs wore the same clothes every day? Well, that's mainly he didn't have to decide what to wear every single day. Once I heard that, I reduced the amount of decisions that I needed to make daily. That way, I managed to free more energy to decide on the important things. And this leads me to the second thing I do to make better decisions in business, and that's I make the most important decisions early in the day when I have the most energy. Remember how I asked you what you prefer for breakfast, oatmeal or a donut? Yes, I try to make some of the most important decisions while I'm having my oatmeal, and this is usually early in the morning or right after I woke up. That's the time I have the most energy, so I focus that energy into making the most important decisions. And the third thing I do to have a better decision making, I have people make decisions instead of me. In business, we think we are the most qualified to make the best decisions, but in many cases we're wrong. So I try to work with other people that can make me help better decisions. Also, something very, very important, my brain cannot make a difference between a very big business decision and a super small personal life decision. So whenever I have the chance, I try to outsource some of the decisions that I need to make in my personal life. For example, when I need new clothes, maybe I'll bring a friend with me and ask for some advice. If you apply those 3 steps, you'll also start making better decisions in business. Now, to sum up my 3-step process for making better decisions. I make less decisions. I try to make the most important decisions early in the day when I have the most energy. And if possible, I outsource some of the decisions I have to make. I hope you like this video. My name is Niko, and in this channel I talk about business, wealth and marketing. If you are interested in learning more about those topics, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you soon.